You're watching Transfiguration Today, your source for news from our church community.
Hello and welcome to the latest installment of Transfiguration Today. I'm Erica Gehring. Joe Montana, Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, all the greats retire. And now it's our turn to celebrate the retirement of one of our very own legends. Our parish administrator, Marilyn McInnes, is retiring after 27 years of dedicated service to our community. Serving as adult education coordinator, director of religious education, and ultimately administrator, no one has been as committed to this parish as Marilyn. In honor of her retirement, and as a small way to thank her for all she means to this community, we will celebrate Marilyn at the noon Mass on Sunday, December 15th. After Mass, there will be a reception in Bishop Hall so everyone can express their gratitude for the love she has devoted to this community. While there may not be a way to truly thank her enough, everyone is encouraged to take this opportunity to show Marilyn some appreciation for 27 years of loyal vocation. Thank you, Marilyn. Christmas is almost here, so Monsignor and the priest took some time out for a special message from our family to yours.
It's hard to believe, but it's that time of year again. The weather outside has gotten cold. It's a drizzly day here now. And that just reminds all of our senses that it's Advent and Christmas is coming soon. It's a time for us to really look into our hearts and find there the need for the newborn Savior, so that at this Christmas time, the hope, the peace, and the love that He brings to us can transform us into a gift to the world.
Christmas is the time that we are to be aware of other people's needs instead of being self-centered and focus on our own needs, that we are to be aware of many that are without, and that it's become more urgent now to help them out.
And let me re-echo from Monsignor Pat and Father Guima. Advent season is a time for us to spend some quiet time to pray around the world, and also to pray for the peace, and also to pray for all of the people in our family.
So, as always, from the priest who love you very much to the congregation whose love we feel very dearly,
Joyeux Noël.
Chúc mừng Giáng sinh.
Merry Christmas, y'all.
The church always looks beautiful at Christmas time, but that doesn't happen because of magical little elves. Our Art and Environment Committee needs lots of help decorating the church and the sanctuary for the Christmas celebration. To find out all the details on who's needed, what's done, and when it happens, visit the Art and Environment page of our website by clicking the banner on the homepage or visiting transfiguration.com/decorate. While you're there, you can also follow the link to the Sign Up Genius website so we know how many people to expect. Don't miss out on our Advent evening of Christmas carols. It's this Saturday, December 14th at 7 p.m. in the church. Make some family memories by passing down traditional Christmas carols and stories to your kids. There's even some arts and crafts in Bishop Hall following the service. Our preschoolers got into the Christmas spirit when they got a visit from St. Nicholas himself. They heard the story of St. Nick and got the chance to ask him questions and talked about what Christmas is really all about. Like tradition dictates, they each placed a shoe outside, and when they came back out, St. Nicholas had left them each a treat. Merry Christmas to all of our preschoolers.
He's got your shoe. Let's find Juliana's shoe. Let's leave our candy in the bag.
The ornaments flew off the giving tree this year, but now the really important part happens when those gifts are brought back. Remember to bring your wrapped gift with the tag attached back to the foyer by no later than noon on Sunday, December 22nd. After the noon mass, we need everyone's help sorting through the gifts throughout the parish center. Transporters are also always needed, so if you have a roomy vehicle, we need your help with delivery. No sign-ups are needed in advance, just come to Bishop Hall and be part of the fun. One of the organizations we help with the Giving Tree is Chris Kids. Their mission is to heal children, strengthen families, and build community. Let's look at the Giving Tree's reach.
Chris Kids last year served 2,230 people. Our goal is to help kids and families become self-sufficient, contributing members of our community. And at Chris Kids, we offer a family of services that includes group homes for kids in foster care or state custody. We have an apartment complex that it provides permanent housing for youth ages 17 to 24, single and parenting, who are aging out of the foster care system or who are homeless. Then we have a counseling center that provides counseling services. So we're getting to the front end and we're looking at ways that we can strengthen families.
The program that I serve is a permanent supportive housing program for 17 to 24-year-old homeless or at risk of homeless young adults and single or parents, families.
And these kids have been victimized. They have been usually in the foster care system and then are alone without anyone when they get to be 18 or 19.
A lot of our young people would have been homeless without being in our program. A lot of our young people would not have safe and affordable housing for their children if not for the Transition Supportive Housing Program. We also help young people that are in the foster care system who would at age 18 be homeless if not for a program such as Transitions. We get a list from each of our young people around what they want. We've had individual gifts given from Transfiguration. Those gifts means the world to those children. To see a gift with their name on it means that someone took out the time to find out what they wanted, got something specific for them. They're not given gifts at bulk. They're hand wrapped. They have their names on them. They know that it is for them. A lot of our young people have not had the benefit of getting gifts at Christmas time or at any time for that fact. A lot of the young people also have not had the experience of experiencing Christmas with a family. When we get those gifts, we don't just hand them to them. We have dinner with them. We have a tree and individuals are handed their gifts and we open the gifts with them. And it is a real family-like environment.
It's not only important because it's things that they want to receive, but the most important value is that our kids are being cared about by somebody they don't know. Because if a child has been abused and neglected, the worldview of a child is that you can't trust people, that adults are not going to be there for you to protect you. And so they begin to go through life with that suspicion and that being on guard. And when people give things, give money, give items, give their time, then kids begin to, that chips away at that worldview. That's an important message that someone out there you don't even know, who's not going to benefit anything from doing something nice for you, is doing something nice for you.
It lights their faces up. We have 8 families that have children under the age of 3 years old that live in our community, and they can't afford to buy their children gifts, and so they miss that experience of buying them gifts. But because they have these gifts, they are able to hand these gifts to their children and still feel like they've provided something or at least been a part of that experience for them. This is what family is, and you think about the holidays and all of the television shows that come on during that time, promote family and show that gathering, and for someone that doesn't have that or have never had that, that's all they see and know and expect that that is what Christmas is, and to go all these years without that, and then to have it, it's an unexplainable feeling to just even watch it and be a part of it. It's really remarkable.
We at Chris Kids are so grateful for the support we get from the parishioners at Transfiguration. And I believe that God works through people. And God works through the people at Transfiguration. When God touches your heart to do something that is giving, that is purchasing a gift or making a donation that allows people at Chris Kids to do something good.
Thank you so much for your generosity with the Giving Tree. For more information about Chris Kids, you can visit them on the web at chriskids.org. That's all for this time. We'll be back with a fresh new edition, which has all of the highlights from Christmas here at Transfiguration. Thanks so much for clicking on us today. Merry Christmas. I'm Erica Gehring.